All right, guys, we're back. Another rough game coming.
There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them.
As always, guys, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet.
Particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one.
We're going to try to figure this out.
Welcome everyone to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and...
Well, we got my boy Champ
Guys, let's tee this one up.
here at Texas TV. He's over there on Twitch. Be sure to go check him out.
Auburn will kick off.
But again, here we go with freaking Navy's playbook.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
Why do I have a freaking tight end now?
What's up, Shoop?
That's absolutely terrible.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise.
We can beat that.
Gonna sling it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Simon.
I wanted to audible him completely into something else, and I couldn't. So
Top 25 matchups really determine whether you're going to be a
yeah, it's gonna be one of these.
And really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control...
I had my tight end all the way back there. I saw him.
And who wins this one?
This quarterback is absolute garbage.
When you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early...
Can't even kick a fucking
Get away
punt.
from it.
Involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
Great place to start for this offense. On the move.
The only thing that's going to be able to save me in this game at all is defense.
Let's talk for a second about Auburn. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in.
Good sack.
Oh, shit.
Defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Why is he in there?
Out of the gun, the inside give. He's inside the 35. They'll spot him.
He's not in anything.
Not enough for the first down, and let's see what they do on fourth.
Why did that change? This is getting bullshit. Like, I'm not changing that. I didn't go in here and like, he's not there. It's not there. He's not there.
It's unfortunate for this offense, guys. Had they not had the mental errors and mistakes early in the drive, they'd be sitting pretty right now. Even after that long gain on the running play, they've still got fourth down.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Thank
Oh,
God.
come on, hit him in the hands,
And
bro.
that'll be a turnover on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive. Try to
They're not in there either.
down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
Easy throw.
Like, my subs are all jacked up.
And here come the horns. They've got
Why
a
does this
field
keep going
offense.
down so damn much?
They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
He caught that. Wow, he caught that.
Catch along
The
the
ball
sideline.
flies in the air for 17 minutes.
Receivers always have to be so careful around
He
the
caught that.
sideline to not step out accidentally. So give that receiver credit. Nice job on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for it all. Catch inside
Wow,
the
really?
25.
Okay.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 20.
That was probably the best throw that guy's
This
had
offense is so
in
dangerous.
his whole
They've got
career.
dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The inside handoff. Look out, he's got room.
Oh my God.
Big
Damn.
pickup on the ground here to keep this drive
Yeah,
moving
Simon,
and give them
what
a
the fuck is
first
that?
down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And
I wanted to cut up.
Hey, great man. What's up, my boy?
Defense wins the battle up front.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
They slant you.
Wants to go up top. Big guy smells it.
Oh, my
Touchdown, let's go.
How is this happening? God, jeez.
Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield.
Good throw.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Gotta like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. From the gun. Give on the inside.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout.
You come back.
Strike downfield. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
And in this offense, you know as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Quickly out to the tight end. Turning it on. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down.
Damn it.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
It's
So
so
the
delayed.
decision
I'm
has
trying to
been
pick
made, and the
fucking,
coach will take the penalty.
fucking out.
First down here for the offense. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Are you fucking kidding me? Come on.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
They'll line up for a second down play.
But all we're gonna do is just throw the halfback. Come on. Champ, you're better than that.
They'll mark it at the 6. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Motion from the wide receiver. A first down run on the doorstep. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Tries again to get it in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Trying to pound their way in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pollard.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
He'll go to the sneak. The sneak scores it.
Yeah, and how about make no mistake about it? Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish.
Barely got it. That would have been a big-ass stop if we could have got that.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Here's the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play.
Forgot.
Brings up a 4th down.
This is fast as
A little
fuck.
better shot. My voice is coming back.
Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Get up. Let's go.
Down, Tigers. The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through.
Good return.
Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. TCU is ahead right now,
Hey, Sean,
but it's
you
not
can hear
like
me,
they
right?
have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by 4 over Kansas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Like, I don't understand what kind of
The Longhorns can
hook,
really attack
whatever the
this second
hell that's
short.
supposed to be. This is the why.
Wants to go up top.
Oh, that's
Just a
in the
little bit
pig.
too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink
caught by
windows
Simon, too,
fast.
that
They're a
shape
top
up.
25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
On the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs, won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the 1st down.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Fucking my own offensive lineman got in the way.
Down he goes at the 33. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
Yeah, and they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these Auburn teams all throughout the years.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of
3 yards on the
there
screen.
on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Can you hear me, Sean?
That pass not close as he got
Sean, I'm
drilled
talking.
trying to
Can you hear
deliver
me?
it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. Holds it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put
Oh,
a
okay.
stop to
I've been talking the whole
return at
time,
about
Sean.
the 28-yard line.
I said I'm getting my voice back little by little.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air.
Oh,
That was
That's
thick.
down in a heartbeat.
Put your damn hands up.
Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
Let's talk for a second about Auburn. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Auburn sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The sure hands in Simon.
Oh, come on.
Watch out. Recovered by the
That way.
defense, and he's off. There he goes. Touchdown, Auburn. The defense takes
Why would he
it
reach?
into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a
Stretch for the
defense,
first
but
down
you
and someone
never
came
know
in.
when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it.
Like, why the fuck would he reach?
Defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put
Hey,
points
Midgie, I
on the
see you out there winning the Heisman right now. Good job.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Like, that wasn't... How does that become such a low pass?
It's way too early in the game to say this is a
It's on that one.
must score,
Defensive end
but
almost
man,
got that
you
one
dug
too, man.
yourself an
Low-key
early
mad.
hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Dumps it to the back.
Ooh, that's
And
your
that one's
pick.
incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but
How
I love
cool
the
would
idea
we feel
of
if you gonna throw
finding
one?
ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Got it in the middle. It's Simon. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air.
Dude's literally holding on to me. Are you fucking kidding me?
It's called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Thompson.
Down.
Sure, then we just fucking don't contain nothing.
Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early.
Not only do I lose my entire offense,
Get another touchdown. This offense is
I get stuck with fucking Navy's playbook.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's McCutcheon. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. That's caught. It's Simon. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They'll try to get the first through the air. Going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that.
Trickery and deception. They snap it to the up man.
Like, why is that dude so fucking slow?
From the beginning. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Kane. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Butler. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So here comes the Auburn offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
My old coach said you'll never...
The one time that I don't play it.
Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
That's a good one.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air.
Why the fuck did that change?
Blasted as he lets it go. He's got a man. It's Howard. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Simmons. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue
Oh, that's a
to
good
mix things
cutback.
up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Simmons. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle. He's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
Like, you have a deep fucking blue. Why are you running inside?
The suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown, Auburn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by 9 over Kansas. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Get it out on the
Hold your fucking block!
They have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And the Longhorns are at the line.
No, throw some screens in. Yeah, my guys don't fucking block, so why?
Looking for room, it's Simon. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut.
Oh, sure. Just let him run right by you, fucking 76.
Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
This is just fucking stupid now.
The analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Oh, but hey, look. Guess they blocked. Our guys don't hold blocks worth shit.
21-yard line.
So.
Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Makes the catch. It's Kane. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here we go. Running the red zone. It's Robinson. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Off play action.
All right, look who's wide open. Thank God.
Oh, come on. We had him.
Incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. He uses the old bank shot to knock it off the left upright and get it through somehow.
Like, that shit looked like it bounced out.
So many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
What's the music you listen to, man?
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Anything particular you want to hear?
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. 29. The toss sweep to the right. And this one will be
Can't do shit. Like, literally, this fucking playbook.
Gotta be honest, I am
Oh, let's
shocked
hinder
at
everything,
how well
so.
the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Oh, shit.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And this is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Really good job by this defense. Third down, understanding, taking away the pass first. But I got to react, man. When these QBs take off, I got to stick my foot in the ground. Stop playing pass. Come up and get him on the ground. Big third down stop.
Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Fires to the right. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Why would you fucking...
Field the punt and bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense.
Like I said, why would he jump up and take that shit? Like, I'm cool with that. He's fast, but I wasn't expecting it.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Here we go. Takes the handoff. It's Simon. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Oh, shit. Oh.
And here comes the offense on second down. Here we go. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Get set, get set. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Simon. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together.
What the fuck?
That's why they're trailing in this football game, so maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Oh,
He's
catch.
finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And his passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
Quarterback on the move.
Throw it away, you stupid fuck.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
Finds a crease at the 20. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down.
Man, it's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man? Everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, chew up yards, getting a big play down the field.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I love offenses that can just rely on their offensive line to get it done in fourth and short situations like that. Turn around, hand it off, let's stay on the field and keep this thing going.
He's looking to throw.
Oh, now you don't want to reach for it.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the
Oh,
right.
nice run.
And he takes it in for the
Stop fucking showboating.
touchdown Longhorns. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long.
Kind of, but kind of not.
But I love
That
the
makes
aggressive
sense.
nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. They'll try the toss to the left. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, you're down here in the red zone. You know you've got to be able to run the football. So good call going with the toss play. Nice blocking up front. Good patience by the back finding his crease.
The pitch to the left. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you need to identify who are your best players.
Dude literally had time to stand up.
To score this touchdown.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Oh, good one.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown and show your kids that we're going to always fight.
I'm going to switch over to that game as soon as we're done.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Simmons.
Zero fucking awareness. Oh, let's just stand there and watch him throw right to the dude.
The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
A 1st down run in the red zone. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, Tiger.
Yeah, that's cool. We'll just tackle him right in the fucking end zone.
With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Oh, he caught that
What a
one.
spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to get behind the defense.
Let's throw a fucking duck.
And they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the
Not even clicking on because I can't fucking throw with this dude. Somehow I lose my first and second string quarterback.
That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes it
Like, what the fuck kind of throw was that?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called
He had
to
him.
protect this lead.
But instead, oh, we're just going to underthrow the whole thing.
Coming out with it, it's Butler. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Finds space on the right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's moving out of the pocket. Play till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game.
Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. This Texas franchise is dumb right now until at least the end of the year.